The tensions of these championships, of course, any small thing always disturbs the players, and often just a member of the audience lighting a cigarette will cause a problem. But now we've all settled down for the 8th frame.
Ball.
John Williams gives Terry a touching ball. Means he has to play away from that particular ball.
He may even play onto the pink first this time, Ted, and just take it down onto the ball cushion between the green and the brown. Of course, he can do that, touching a red, deemed to have played the red. In fact, he played onto the reds, but unfortunately got a collision with the blue, which he didn't want.
I must say the pressures on Steve are telling this morning.
Seven. Eight. D. $16. $23.
That black was a very much better shot than it looked. Bridging very, very awkwardly over the top of the red near the side cushion.
Very different. 23.
So many times this morning we have seen each player missing a comparatively easy one. 23 points ahead.
One.
Steve breaking up the whole of the reds there now.
Well, of course, Steve just went straight to the reds there and just trusted to luck that gets onto a colour, and couldn't have hoped for anything better.
Seven. Eight. Forty. 15.
'Just brought the cue ball back slightly too far for position on the two reds above the pink.
Twenty-one. 22.
'Goes in front.
30. 36. 37. 44.
I played for the red by the pink, and now this is a little bit tricky, this one.
Steve Davis, 44.
And so still the
Steve Davis, 44.
highest break of this match so far is just 46.
One.
2.
And now we see Terry perfectly in position on the red, which Steve in fact played for before he broke down on the red into the other corner pocket.
Eight.
Just 6 points in it now.
50.
This is tricky, stunning across the face of the black to leave it into the same pocket as the red.
Terry Griffiths, 15.
There must be a goalkeeper in that pocket. 6 points the difference.
One.
This red down the table and stunned for another pink.
Eight.
Now 20 points ahead.
14. Steve Davis, 14.
Another shot rarely missed by Steve Davis.
Terry Griffiths, 38. Steve Davis, 58.
43 points on the table then, difference of 20 points. Still anybody's game. Terry Griffiths obviously wanting it to draw level. Cue ball tight on the bottom cushion this time. 4 frames to 3. Steve Davis has not yet been behind. He won the first frame. He then led 3-1. Now it appears that Terry would like to slam that red in the bottom pocket and take the blue across the table into the opposite bottom. We will see.
Yes, he wants to play this firm in case he misses it so that it moves away from the pocket across the cushion. I think he played to just pull back a few inches there to stun the blue down to leave the red into the center pocket. Obviously the red won't go into the corner pocket. Wanted to just get back a bit to leave an angle. May just trickle up behind the blue now. Wait for a better chance.
One. Oh.
6 points away.
Terry Griffiths, 6 on a free ball.
And a free ball.
Thanks, Steve.
Just 13 points in it now.
Wide Steve.
The laughter, of course, because Terry says you can have another go.
Well, he didn't expect to leave a free ball. This is even more tricky now because it's certain to leave a free ball misses this.
Foul. Terry Griffiths, 4.
And I think another free ball.
On a free ball.
That score is slightly wrong, in fact, there. If Terry can get a color here, it counts as that red. Just 8 points in it now.
1.
And that red will still go into the center pocket by the blue.
The difference down to 1 point.
8.
That was a bad shot from Terry there. Played it very much too slow. And now left himself with quite a tricky safety shot. Just looking at the angle, that the red will come away from the yellow, and it will come across the face of the brown and green. So he's got to be very careful.
Terry Griffiths, 8. Steve Davis, 58. Terry Griffiths, 57.
Terry can get at that one. I don't think he'll try and pot it. It's a very fine cut if he does. Comes up behind it and may have left the game on for Steve Davis.
Quiet, please.
Fortunes change. An opportunity now for Terry Griffiths.
Of course, everyone's surprised when Steve misses a shot like that, but of course they are very difficult shots. But he gets them so well, we don't expect him to miss them.
This yellow was the most difficult of the 6 colors.
Well, the angle was perfect on the yellow. It was a matter of judging the weight, which is absolutely spot on.
Just wants this blue.
15.
A great 8 frames, handshakes all round, and Terry Griffiths very relieved to finish up 4 frames each.
Very relieved indeed, because really, to be honest, Terry Griffiths had never looked happy this morning. And I think the problem he was finding with Steve Davis was that, like many other players have found, that you can make mistakes in this game of snooker. Everybody makes mistakes. And with a lot of players, you can get away with 1 or 2. But with Steve Davis, you can't get away with them. He takes advantage of every mistake you make. So let's take a quick look at how it's ended up there. Just confirmation that Steve Davis and Terry Griffiths all level at 4 frames each there in the first session of their quarter-final, which is played over the same number of frames, 25 frames, and they now can have the rest of the day off because that will continue tomorrow and goes on into Wednesday as well before